Bridges with some nice defense.
You know, sometimes making it difficult for him to finish at the rim is all you can ask for from the defense.
The Nets shooting their first free throw of the game here.
And they had a lot of success a season ago as a team, hitting about 80% of their free throws.
And you know, a lot of times, guys, in some of their performances last year, their free throw numbers helped them win games.
Bridges against Anthony. Bridges kicks to Finney-Smith. Offline with his three. Boy, Brooklyn GA did all they could to assemble a championship team, and look what happened.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, you take your swings in this league, and sometimes it works. Sometimes you have to retool, and they still have some good players to build around.
Getting it done in the paint, Banchero using his big frame to carve out space inside.
Johnson with a screen on Anthony. Bridges attacking, and it's slammed in by Bridges.
Hello. I mean, that's what I call a move.
Woo. That is some artistry. Greg, you're right. On his way to the basket, he was soaring.
Hey, bump the move. How about the finish? That's right, fella. Bang that thing.
Out to Carter. It's tipped. Wagner against Johnson, and it's Wagner missing. Brooklyn's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Really good pass from Finney-Smith. He understands that you can't squeeze that orange if you got somebody ready to catch and shoot.
Carter with the three. Johnson with the rebound. Wagner on the wing to the inside. Banchero passes to Wagner. Banchero is screened for Wagner. And it's out of bounds. The Nets will take it the other way.
You know, I think he may have forced that pass when there was really no reason to.
Here's Bridges. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Johnson outside. Now the pass to Thomas. 6 to shoot. Fires the three. Orlando grabs the miss. Here's Johnson. And the Nets miss again.
Very surprising that he came away empty there, especially given room to operate.
Outside Anthony. Frames the three-pointer.
When it comes to solid three-point shooting, Anthony makes them when they count the most.
And Clark, much like his pops, old Anthony has proven to be a skilled ball handler.
Yeah, I would agree with that. Perhaps it runs in the DNA, huh? He definitely has some strong instincts out there, and I know he got a little bit of that from you, Greg. And he does his part to help others find shots when he's not scoring himself.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
As far as first overall picks go, Paolo Banchero definitely arrived with a bang in 2022.
He sure did, Greg. I mean, he's the first rookie since LeBron James to record at least 25 points, 5 boards, and 5 assists in his debut game. And he continues to build on that en route to Rookie of the Year.
Out to the wing. Here's Finney-Smith. Sinks the triple.
Finney-Smith locked and loaded from the corner, ready to fire on contact.
Anthony finds Wagner. Back to Anthony. Jacks up a three. The Magic again can't hit. Brooklyn's gone just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. Johnson up top. Scoreless thus far. Here's Claxton. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
First personal foul.
It's on Franz Wagner. Greg, here we are watching Claxton. Who does he remind you of?
You know, Kevin, defensively, he looks a lot like 80 out there. Similar builds. And Claxton can also handle the ball a little bit. Just want to see if this guy can develop an ability to play facing up to the basket.
Putting his agility to work. Anthony beats the contact there.
Bridges against Anthony. Pass to Claxton. Out to Bridges. Back to Claxton. 6 feet out. Bucket number 3. He's a perfect 3 for 3 to start. The Magic trail by 3. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Some nice ball movement by the Magic. Bridges against Anthony. Fires the 3. Pass to Suggs. Clock at 4. Lets it go from deep. Doesn't go for him. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Nets out in front, up 3. After this. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. I mean, guys, what stands out to you from the Nets in this one?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
Nicholas Claxton out there with Dorian Finney-Smith. Then it's Mikal Bridges. Then it's Thomas. And it's Johnson in at the small forward. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. Here's Thomas. Tries again. Back to Finney-Smith. For 3, Bridges. And it's Suggs with the rebound. The Magic trail by 3. Some people see the Orlando Magic as a team, Clark, with a very high ceiling. How about you?
Lots of potential there. No question about it, Kevin, and plenty of room for growth. The challenge is going to be corralling that and moving it in the right direction. You know, it could take longer than people expect or wanted to, so you got to be patient in this situation.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
No one near Suggs as he lets it go. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. And finished off by Banchero.
No stopping Banchero that time. I mean, he just muscles his way through the foul.
And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Nets?
Everything working for them inside so far, guys. Tons of high-quality shots that they're knocking down inside.
And something else that's working for them is ball movement. A lot of their points so far have come as a result of smart play.
To the paint, here's Bridges, and it's slammed in by Bridges.
And on the slam, Bridges using the vertical to finish strong before the D can contest.
Out to Carter from the arc. They get the rebound, and it's out of bounds. Last touch by Thomas. Off the inbound pass, and there's Suggs on the assist from Carter. Suggs has got the lead up to 1 now for the Magic. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. The Nets have been forced to pivot from their star-crossed super team era. The what-ifs are fading into the rearview mirror. Now it's people like Mikal Bridges that are going to form the next new era. And rest assured, this team has dug its way out of far worse. With the draft assets and two-way talent on the roster, their aim is to remain competitive. Kevin?
I think they are. David, thank you for the report. Over in the corner, Banchero. It's good. Banchero's got 9. And we see players sometimes, Greg, after a change of venue, they change teams, suddenly taking the next step. What can key that lead?
Kevin, it's not all just opportunity and fit. I think there can be a mental component as well. A fresh start can give you a blank canvas to try new things.
2 on the clock. Here's Claxton, and the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. Orlando's gone 2 of 4 from three-point range so far in the second quarter. Here's Anthony. Wagner outside. Carter with a screen on Johnson. And Wagner drives in. And it's out of bounds. The Nets will take it the other way. And for those of you just joining us in the second quarter with about 3 minutes gone by.
Last 2 minutes to play. Second quarter.
Bridges against Anthony. And it's slammed in by Bridges.
just focusing on the task at hand. That's all you can do.
Yeah, these teams trading punches right now. I mean, it's table tennis. Back and forth we go.
This is it to Suggs. Anthony on the wing, defended by Bridges. Just 5 on the clock. Banchero, and he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Gutsy play that time from Banchero inside against pretty physical defense, too.
Greg, here he is, the first overall pick of the 2022 draft, Paolo Banchero.
And the top pick because he's a 6'10 playmaker. Banchero has a tremendous feel for the game, great vision, passing it, and endless potential offensively.
Picked by Finney Smith. Bridges attacking. Good work defensively by Carter. And Wagner's got the ball here for the Magic. He feeds it to Banchero. Outside Carter hits the three-point bomb. Now it's a 5-point Magic lead.
The versatility of Carter Jr. I mean, he can shoot off 1 to 2 dribbles as well as off the catch.
Finney Smith can't get it to go.
And I like the bold move of going right back at him to return the 3, but he just couldn't get it to go.
Anthony against Bridges. Carter sets the pick for Anthony. And Wagner has it in the corner. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Nets trail by 5. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Johnson with a screen on Anthony. Bridges kicks to Johnson. And stolen by Wagner. And up the court come the Magic on the break. Banchero outside. Carter sets the pick for Banchero. And the shot goes in. Banchero's got the lead up to 7 now for the Magic.
A promising sign of things to come with Banchero. Clearly somebody you got to be excited about.
Paolo Banchero getting it done for Orlando. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books, 1 half to go. You know, Paolo Banchero, guys, has been exceptional.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
You know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
And so in the game for the Magic, they've got Wagner. Gary Harris is out there with Markelle Fultz. And it's Joe Ingles. And it's Isaac in at the 4 spot.
You know, Ben Simmons can make spectacular passes, but he doesn't need to be flashy. He's all about helping his teammates get easy baskets.
For this young Orlando team, last season GA was a huge step forward.
A 12-win improvement, taking a giant step forward offensively. Their top 5 scorers, all under 25 years old, a very bright future in Orlando.
9 feet out, and it's Orlando with another. Schroeder with the ball. Simmons sets a screen for Schroeder. Driving the lane. Here's Watford. He's covered by Isaac.
Nets foul. De'Ron Sharp. First personal foul.
Magic leading by 6. Harris outside. Isaac with a screen for Harris. Isaac outside. Into the lane. And the shot goes in. And the Magic lead by 8.
Man, I think you got to do a lot more than that against Isaac. He's just so big, effortlessly fending off the defense when he's taking it to the cup.
Simmons, a screen on Fultz. Schroeder dishes to Simmons. And the pass to Sharp. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Pass to Watford. To the inside. Outside, Walker. 5 to shoot. That's out of bounds. Brooklyn will retain possession.
Brooklyn ball.
And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. That one's good, and the Magic lead is cut down now to just 6 points with that basket from Ben Simmons. As to Fultz. Wagner has screen on Schroeder. Here's Fultz. Good, nice job down low.
Boy, for a young guy, Fultz is really a smart player. Takes on the pick and roll with confidence and poise. Man, outstanding work.
Simmons, a screen on Fultz. Schroeder surveying the floor. Right side, Simmons. 5 on the clock. And then jammed down as he goes right over Markelle Fultz.
You know, whenever Simmons gets a chance to show off his insane bounce, he takes advantage of it, really demonstrating how lethal he is in the air.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thanks very much. Wendell Carter Jr. didn't break through in his first stop with the Bulls, but he's become a cornerstone player with the Magic. He says I've definitely tapped into a different side of myself. Defensively, being able to guard 1 through 5. Just continuing to go up from there and helping my team. Kevin?
Good stuff, D.A. Thank you. And then Simmons slams it in.
Hey, there's not a lot you can do to prevent Simmons from creating space. I mean, it's quite honestly what he does best in pick and roll situations.
1:31 left in the third. It's stolen by Ingles. And now Orlando on the break. Lobbed up there for Isaac. That's tipped. And now the fast break. Schroeder with the ball. Lets it go with the 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Now it's just a 3-point Orlando lead.
From beyond the arc, Schroeder can be so effective. Defenses need to watch him out there. You can't sleep on him at the 3-point line.
A rebound by the Nets.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Passes to Sharp. And we have an intentional foul there, G.A. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Here's Simmons. He's got 6. Wagner knocks it loose. The pass to Watford. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
You know, guys, sometimes that just happens, but you don't like to see it when the game is this close.
And a whole new lineup here for Brooklyn. And now the first timeout called here for the Magic.
Adjustments are a part of the game, and the coach will see something he doesn't like here.
And you know what? We'll see what changes he makes coming out of this timeout.
And the Magic making a change here. Fultz is checked in.
Timeout, timeout.
The Nets making a switch here. Simmons is checked in.
Get loud and let them hear you.
And here's Banchero. He'll bring it up for the Magic. 3-point lead. Carter kicks to Banchero. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
So far, he's hit all of his shots at the foul line, going 4 for 4.
You know, he gets to the line quite a bit, and I know Paolo Banchero would like to see his percentage from the line creep up, and I think it will.
Johnson kicks to Bridges. That one falls, coming off Johnson's feet. Bridges has got 11.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one.
36.
Magic lead by 3. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter right here on 2. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And he's always been the favorite to bag this honor. These kind of feeds are his bread and butter.
Well, you can't run away from the DNA. When he's running the show, he makes sweet highlight reel plays night in and night out.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. With a short break in the action gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
During that last break, I got a chance to hear what Jamal Mosley said to his team. He said to them, keep building this lead, guys. Don't take your foot off the gas. Keep working hard, run our stuff, guys.
Thank you, David. They've got Simmons. Dorian Finney-Smith is out there with Nicholas Claxton. Then it's Bridges, and it's Johnson in at the small forward. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. Bridges against Anthony. Johnson with a screen on Anthony. Bridges, no one around him. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
And for the night, Bridges is cooking with grease and showing no signs of slowing down.
Now a timeout called by Orlando. Magic shooting has been outstanding in this game at 58%. Driving inside. Carter kicks to Wagner. Bridges against Anthony. From past the arc. Hands it from downtown.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Bridges against Anthony. Shot clock at 6. Simmons, a screen on Anthony. Here's Bridges, and it's slammed in by Bridges.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
Here's Suggs. No good on the three. Brooklyn's gone 6 of 12 from outside. A very nice 50% mark, shooting the three ball well. Anthony against Bridges to take the lead. And GA, this Nets team kind of slim on the interior, don't you think? How can they be most effective?
Well, you've got to press that advantage as far as quickness and get out and run and challenge opposing bigs to cover you in space. Listen, there's no doubt he feels like they should have the lead, but that miss will keep it all tied up.
And finish off by Finney-Smith.
You'd really like to see even more of this from Finney-Smith, fighting to keep that play alive.
Here's Suggs. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. Suggs has got it all tied up now for Orlando. Bridges against Anthony. Now, here's Bridges. Defense is right there. Johnson, the pass to Claxton. And he goes in for the dunk.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
Hey, defense is taking a back burner, secondary on the marquee, but who doesn't love a game like this? Let's go. I like offense.
Time call here. The Magic decide to talk it over.
Come on, everybody. We got T-shirts for everybody. For Team Hype.
A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. Simmons, a screen on Anthony. Bridges attacking. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jalen Suggs. That is his first foul of the game. On defense, the Magic. Simmons, a screen on Anthony. Going inside. Then Bridges jams it in.
Oh, a major factor in those 2021 finals. Bridges growing more and more comfortable in the big moment.
Now a timeout called by Orlando. Jonathan Isaac, he's checked in for Cook. The Magic trail by 4. Anthony with it, outguarded by Simmons. Isaac kicks to Suggs. Isaac with a screen for Suggs. And out of bounds as Brooklyn gains possession.
Huge turnover there, and at a bad time, too. You have to value every possession.
Here's Bridges. Greg, everything they're doing is working right now.
Good run they have going right now. The momentum is huge.
Johnson outside. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
And that's just too much space to give a shooter like him. He works to get open, but the defenders have to work harder to nullify that.
Wagner outside. Lets a floater go. Brooklyn with the rebound. Claxton's got 6 rebounds in the game. Wagner against Bridges. And there's the drive over Anthony. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Third personal foul.
And earlier in his career, Bridges was tentative about putting the ball on the floor. Not anymore.
And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 9-point ball game here. Orlando's gone 1 of 2 from 3-point range here in the fourth. Wagner against Johnson. Over in the corner, Isaac. Plays it up and takes it in. 6 points for Jonathan Isaac.
Great to see a young guy play that kind of cerebral game. Wagner sees a shooter and gets him set up nicely.
Finney-Smith kicks to Johnson. Pick by Finney-Smith. Johnson surveying the floor. Traps in the tray. Johnson's got the lead up to 10 now for the Nets.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it.
No doubt about it. He has done a ton to help his team, but he's going to have to do even more if they want to have a chance to get back in this one.
Anthony against Bridges. Pocket 6. Brooklyn needs to get off a shot here. Johnson's shot is off. Pass to Suggs. Isaac a screen. Launches it. And a clear foul there as he shot the triple. He'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
Yeah, good job trying to get a hand in the face, but you've got to be more careful.
Especially on the three-point attempt. I mean, you have to defend that shot without fouling. Now you give a guy 3 free throws.
And so he's good in all 3 free throws, and that brings them within 5.
Magic foul. Jonathan Isaac. First personal foul. 14 foul.
And no good as the first free throw missing for him. We'll see if he can nail the second. That's off as well. So he misses both. So it's the Nets picking up the win. They didn't make it easy on themselves.
Smith is out there with Cameron Johnson. Then it's Cam Thomas, and it's Bridges in at the 1. Well, at least on paper, this one appears to be lopsided. But you can never count out a team in this league, Brent.
And we know both teams know that. I expect this to be a hard-fought game for that reason alone. Nobody likes being told that they don't have a chance.
And it's Cunningham missing.
There's a little bit of pressure on him, but not enough to cause him to miss a shot that's in that close.
Johnson a screen on Ivy. Outside Johnson. To the paint. Oh, got a piece of it. And up the court come the Pistons on the break. Brooklyn with the board.
Tried to show off just a little bit there, but ultimately didn't work out. You know, he's going to get a few stares from his coaching staff and probably his teammates in the next huddle.
Now here's Bridges. Fires for three. They get it again. Back to Finney-Smith. Bridges outside. Clock at 6. To the middle. Another shot. And it's good on the lay-in.
The size advantage gives him a clear path to the shot.
And so Cunningham will bring it up for the Pistons. And one of the better defenders in the league, Grant, Mikal Bridges. He'll lock you down.
Oh, he will be often matched up against the opponent's best scorer. And he is just so fierce. But he also helps you generate offense, hitting threes and extending the defense to create room to operate.
Now here's Bridges. Here's Claxton. Takes the assist and lays it in. Nice setup.
Well, he passes to the wide open man. Bridges developing some team chemistry.
Bridges against Cunningham. Pass to Stewart. Down low. Here's Duran. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
Now here's Bridges. Outside Johnson. Pass to Thomas. Bridges outside. Goes back up. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up. Talking about the Detroit Pistons. This is a team that has lacked star power recently, Brent.
Well, they've drafted some guys that are still hoping to be potential stars in the league. And BA, there might be a couple guys on that roster right now that can do that. But front office is trying to find somebody where they can put a stake in the ground and say, this is our star, and this is who we're moving forward with.
A nimble play by the Rook. Thompson had to stay agile to beat the contact.
Here's Thomas. Ivy defends. Claxton with it. Outside Johnson. Driving in. Thompson knocks it away.
What you love about Thompson is his versatility at both ends of the floor. He's even able to block shots like that.
The Pistons have gone 3 of 5 here in the opening quarter. Cunningham looking it over. Stewart outside for three. Oh my goodness! He'll go to the line with a chance at a 4-point play. It's on Nick Claxton. That's good from Stewart.
And you like how open Stewart has been to evolving his skill set, doing more to space the floor, experimenting with his shot, trying to modernize his approach as a big to the game.
Here's Thomas. A minute 37 left in the opening quarter. Outside Finney-Smith. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
There are only a few players in the league who can hit a teammate like that in stride. Beautiful assist.
Pass to Wiseman. To the paint. Thompson outside. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to be on Cameron Johnson. Grant, plenty of guys show up to the league, accomplished athletes. Asar Thompson is no exception.
Yeah, I mean, he and his twin brother Amen both possess elite explosiveness, BA. At 6'7" and a 7-foot wingspan, all the tools to succeed and the work ethic to make it happen.
And the Pistons making a change here. Duran's checked in. Bridges passes to Thomas. Kenny Smith, a screen. Back to Bridges. Over Cunningham. Bridges misses. The Pistons have gone 4 of 6 in the first quarter. Cunningham against Bridges. Picked by Stewart. Cunningham drives in. Pass to Thompson. Back to Stewart. And finished off by Stewart.
Well, Stewart in the pick and roll is going to give you two things you like. One is a physical screen, and then second, a quick roller into position.
Cunningham against Bridges. Johnson a screen on Cunningham. For 3, Bridges sinks the tray. Bridges has got 5 now.
One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
And that concludes the first quarter of play. Pistons ahead, leading by. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. All right, guys, looking at what we've seen from the Pistons, what do you think?
Well, so far, they've got things rolling along nicely at the offensive end.
They couldn't ask for a better one right now. Just a complete rhythm by all the guys who got some minutes. Wonderful start.
And Detroit, let's look at who they've got. Ivy at the 2 with Thompson at the 3. Duran out there with Isaiah Stewart. And it's Cunningham in at the point. So, Grant, if you were a GM and you could choose one young player to build around, who would it be?
Wow, that's a great question. I mean, B.A., I think you have to go with Victor Wembanyama. I know he's a young fella. He just got drafted. But the upside is so huge for this young man. His talent, his skill, his size. He is the next iteration of Kevin Durant, in my opinion. And I would go with him. He's got a lot of runway in front of him. A lot of years to get better, get stronger, and to win championships.
Claxton. The rebound by Stewart. The Pistons leading. Cunningham outside. Stewart, a screen on Johnson. Cunningham drives in. And he throws it down with one hand.
I love Cade just ripping through right there, getting his strides down and all the way to the rim.
Johnson a screen on Cunningham. Outside Johnson. On the wing, Finney Smith. Screen by Claxton. From outside the arc. Finney Smith's shot is off. And here's Detroit. They've only given up 1 point in the second quarter. That one coming at the line. Pass to Duran. To the wing on the left. Three-pointer, Stewart. Duran. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Woo, hard work creating the second chance opportunity.
Here's Thomas. Ivy defends. Thomas passes to Bridges. The Nets need to get off a shot here.
People talk about 3-and-D with Bridges, but he can pass it too.
The Pistons have gone 2 of 4 here in the second quarter. And without a superstar scorer, Grant, the question has always been, how does this Nets team generate enough offense?
Yeah, well, hero ball is not going to work. I mean, they've got to push the pace and trust one another and go from good shot to great shot.
Here's Thomas. The Pistons getting their last shot to go. Finney Smith, a screen. Lays it up and banks it in. Thomas has got his first basket.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
The Pistons have gone 3 of 5 since the beginning of the second. Picked by Stewart. And Mikal Bridges picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Cunningham. He's got 5. Pass to Duran. 6 to shoot. The Pistons need to get one up quick. It's stolen by Johnson.
You've gotta be sure there's an opening for the cross-court pass. Otherwise, you're just throwing it up for grabs.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Ben Simmons has dealt with injuries, yes, but the mental aspect is also one that he's working on. He said, quote, being assertive and aggressive. I know who I am. I know I need to get to the rim and get buckets, and that's also going to help my teammates and get them going. Brian, they are all about regaining that confidence.
Such a key right now. Thanks, Allie. Good stuff there. And it's a completely new group for the Pistons. Here's Claxton. Nifty move. Rebounded by the Pistons.
Well, you can tell right there he just wanted to go for the jam, but the defense too good and distracting.
Here's Sasser. And rejected. Johnson against Brown. 1:10 left to play in the first half of basketball. Pass to Claxton. Shot clock at 6. Johnson with it. Now guarded by Brown. Ooh, rejected by Wiseman. And as it goes out of bounds, Brooklyn able to keep possession. So Brooklyn ends up going with a new group. Floats one up, and it's Simmons missing. And so it's Brown with it. He brings it up for the Detroit Pistons. 3-point lead. To the inside. A nice shot by Fontecchio.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Here's Simmons. We've got 33 seconds left in the first half. After missing his first attempt, now 1 for 2.
The big man's got handles. I mean, you know, sometimes you can forget that Simmons is a good ball handler.
Here's Sasser. He buries it from 3. And the Pistons lead by 6. For Brooklyn, they've gotten 4 of their first 9 shots to go here in the second. Outside Simmons. Pass to Watford. Now here's Simmons. The shot no good. And so it's Detroit leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. Just pounding the painted area. That's helped them build an advantage. We'll be right back with you shortly. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. You look at Nicholas Claxton, what a contribution.
Yeah, he plays such a smart first half, maximizing his opportunities offensively.
Yeah, I'm thinking back to the first half and wondering, did he take a low percentage shot? Everything efficient.
We've got Walker. Ben Simmons is out there with Dennis Schroeder. Then it's Trendon Watford, and it's Sharp in at the 5. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. Here's Sasser. Wiseman, pass to Grimes. Screen by Wiseman. Grimes' shot is off. Brooklyn trailing. Well, you look at the length and athleticism of this young Pistons roster, Grant. Quite the foundation.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, those are things you can't teach. So the rate at which this new look coaching staff develops that will determine just how quickly they can deliver on that innate capability.
And so it's Detroit with it, following the bucket by the Nets. Pass to Grimes. And there's a pick. And the defense didn't have position. They whistle a blocking foul, and he'll go to the line. Grant, this Nets team trying to set their identity at the defensive end of the floor.
Yeah, well, with the players they have on the wings, led by Mikal Bridges, they have the personnel to be disruptive. Long, mobile, and switchable. They give you lots of trouble.
And for the Nets, they're shooting around 50% of the game so far. Inside. Good work defensively by Wiseman.
Well, the D's so tight on him, it makes him alter his shot. And an easy chance turns into a tough one because the defense is swarming.
The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
Those second chance buckets are major bonus points if you can get them.
Outside Schroeder. To the paint. It's stolen. Down low. Here's Wiseman. James Wiseman, a monster down low.
And Wiseman will go vertical.
Outside Schroeder. To the middle. Here's Sharp. Out to Schroeder. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. It's time to take a glance again at that superb block.
Yeah, what a play. I mean, that'll have the offense thinking twice about taking shots in his presence.
The Pistons have gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. Here's Sasser, covered by Schroeder. Pass to Wiseman from behind the arc. The rebound by Simmons. And so it's Brooklyn with it. 7-point differential. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Back to Watford. Just 5 to shoot. To the inside. And it's Simmons with the jam.
A sensational athlete. I like when Simmons rises up with confidence and jams it through.
Pass to Fontecchio. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And the Pistons lead by 7.
Another shot right in the lane. That's been their MO this evening.
To the right side. 1:49 left in the third quarter. Watford the pass to Simmons. Count that one. He's now 5 for 8.
And I like seeing Simmons take initiative and look to score, especially in screener rolls.
Pass to Wiseman. Here's Fontecchio. Oh, he picked him clean. On the break. Here's Simmons. And it's Simmons with the jam.
So fluid in the open court. Simmons can beat you in a variety of ways. That time as a finisher.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Cade Cunningham was the Pistons' #1 overall pick in 2021, but he knows recognition comes with success. He said nobody will care until you're winning. I think that's the next step for us. We're trying to take that challenge. It's us versus everybody. Brian, the Pistons, a young and scrappy team, are embracing the challenge.
Yes, they are. Thanks, Allie. Here's Schroeder. The Pistons getting their last shot to go. Pass to Simmons. And it's Simmons with the jam.
So shifty in these pick and roll sets. Schroeder takes what the defense gives him in that situation.
Here's Sasser. Wiseman, a screen on Schroeder. Takes it inside. Now Wiseman. And James Wiseman gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
32 seconds left in the third. Outside Schroeder. Pass to Sharp. To the left wing. 6 on the shot clock. And there's the screen. Down low. Rebounded by the Pistons.
Well, a lot of players in the league are going to make that shot, and for him, it's pretty much automatic. It's a good defensive effort to prevent the layup.
Up in time. 3 quarters of play, and a close one here. The Pistons on top, up by 3. And we're and it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
And that's what great passing will do for you right there, dissecting the defense with that play.
3 tense quarters behind us. 1 more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the 4th. And Detroit, let's look at who they've got. Cunningham and Ivey are the backcourt pair. Isaiah Stewart out there with Duran. And it's Thompson in at the 3 spot. Duran, the screen. Cunningham passes to Duran. And it's off from 3-point range.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Pass to Claxton. And stolen by Cunningham. Here's Thompson. Banked it in off the grass. And the Pistons lead by 5. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for Detroit.
You have to be a fan of the energy they've played with on the defensive end. Active hands and feet, and it's come up big a few times for them.
Something else I've seen from them in this game is just how quick they are to capitalize on their turnover. I mean, they're pouncing on that stuff. You got to be careful when you're handling the ball around.
Simmons is checked in for Brooklyn. Simmons with a screen on Cunningham. And Bridges, here we go.
And yeah, he still was moving at the point of contact.
First personal foul. Team second.
.60 ticks off the clock here in the 4th. Sends it home from three-point land.
And that's a shot Bridges needs to just keep sinking. You can see his confidence growing.
Cunningham into the lane. Three-pointer Stewart. The rebound by Ben Simmons. And here's Simmons. He'll bring it up for the Nets. Trailing by 2. 4th quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. From deep, Johnson hits the trifecta. Johnson's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Anytime the ball is headed towards Cam Johnson, he's thinking shot. It's a pretty good idea.
Cunningham against Bridges. Count it, and 1. He'll have a chance at a three-point play. That's on Mikal Bridges.
The drive to be great is something that Cade Cunningham quietly possesses, and he has all the tools to be a very special player.
Pass to Simmons. Johnson a screen on Ivy. It's Simmons with a drive from deep. Johnson. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
The pass-first nature of Simmons. Fantastic job scanning the floor and finding the open teammate.
Stewart a screen on Bridges. Cunningham passes to Thompson. Oh, and the jam by Thompson.
Cutting into this lead. They're well within striking distance.
Just much sharper out there. You can see guys getting in tune. It's not about playing harder. Sometimes it's just about playing smarter.
Outside Simmons. The kick out to Johnson. 5 to shoot. Back to Simmons. Over Ivy. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
Well, Simmons' size and strength make him a tough cover inside. The defense gets sloppy, and of course they foul him.
At the line 2 times.
And he sinks the second.
He was able to tie it up. He has to be disappointed that he could not give his team the lead.
Bridges against Cunningham.
2 minutes to play. 4th quarter.
Stewart a screen on Bridges. Stewart outside. Launches it. The shot's good on the assist by Cunningham.
3.
And the Pistons lead by 3.
Oh, man, Stewart being the guy to come through. That's a shot.
Johnson a screen on Ivy. Simmons against Ivy. Right wing. Claxton passes to Johnson. Just 5 to shoot. Back to Claxton. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Personal foul.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
And he cannot convert on the second. That misses.
And they need to play good defense here. That trip to the line helped and hurt.
Stewart with it, and Johnson picks him up defensively. Here's Thompson. Oh, and the jam by Thompson.
Flying high, Asar Thompson. I wish I still had hops like that.
Outside Finney Smith. Screen by Claxton. There's the 3. Nice shot by Finney Smith.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Here's Cunningham into the lane. Controls the rebound and the putback.
I always love the hard work on the glass. Just great activity.
Fantastic ball movement for them tonight.
But things are definitely working offensively. A balanced attack is just so much harder to defend.
Here's Finney Smith. Oh, wow! A huge basket to tie the game!
Wow, that takes steady nerves right there.
Not backing down from this moment here. When the game is close, he kicks it up a notch.
Cunningham drives in. Durant, the pass to Ivy. Thompson outside. Tries again. Durant, the screen. Here he goes. Count it!
A young player, but he's in a big-time spot, and Ivy comes through.
And here's Bridges. Johnson a screen on Cunningham. To win the game! Oh, the all-or-nothing shot attempt falls offline.
to run these days, it's refreshing, isn't it, to see a battle between half-court offenses.
And to excel at that, you have to be extremely tactical, minimize turnovers, and execution is key.
And a look at the starters for the Pistons. Guard spots filled by Cunningham and Ivy. Thompson is out there with Isaiah Stewart. And it's Duren in at the 5, roaming the paint. Anthony kicks to Suggs. Banchero, a screen on Ivy. Out of bounds, Detroit takes possession.
Detroit ball.
Here are the Pistons with the ball. There's a screen. Cunningham passes to Duren. And Duren slams it in.
Assisted by
Just a fantastic decision maker. Cunningham giving it up in that two-man set.
Here's Carter, and then Carter with the jam.
Get out of his way.
No way the D is going to slow him down. Here we see the Detroit Pistons drag a franchise known for stifling defense.
And going back-to-back with the bad boys, then the amazing 2004 title team that shut down Shaq and Kobe. And the Pistons have been great. They've had that defense-first mentality.
And so here's Orlando. After the basket by Detroit, here's Banchero. Offensive rebound. And Carter with his second chance point.
Let's remember, Wendell Carter Jr. is a force on the offensive glass. Use that height, use that athleticism, young sir.
Now, here's Stewart. There's the 3, and he's good on the 3 ball.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
The shot by Carter, nobody around. Bangs home the trifecta. Carter's got 7 points in the game.
What a nice play. Off the catch and shoot, the big man, Wendell Carter Jr. is true.
Out to Thompson. Passes it to Duren. That's it, coming off the assist from Thompson. 6 points for him.
Great awareness by Thompson, wanting to find his open teammates whenever he can.
Back to Banchero. Banchero is screened for Carter. And there's the pass to Suggs. There's the drive. No one near Banchero as he lets it go. And trying for the go-ahead basket, it doesn't go in. And a wide open look for Cunningham. And another 3 for Detroit.
And you see that one motion shot. Cunningham very consistent from distance.
Got a piece of it. And now the Pistons fast break. And Cunningham with the slam.
And that's the kind of play you just do not want to give up defensively. You lose the possession and give up a quick 2 at the other end.
And it's Carter missing. Pistons lead by 7. Here's Thompson, and Thompson slams it home.
And his athleticism is really off the charts. Love seeing Thompson punching home like that.
Cunningham with it. Now Anthony defending. Duren the pass to Ivy. Cunningham looking it over. In the corner, Ivy with it. Stewart with the screen on Anthony. Driving the lane from downtown. And another 3 for Detroit.
Building up a big early lead. They have taken charge of this game.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
Get loud and let them hear.
First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. Anthony kicks to Suggs. There's Wagner with the 3. They get it back. Banchero left side. Banchero is screened for Suggs. 4 on the shot clock. There's Wagner with the 3. A 3-pointer is right on target.
Franz Wagner is a very capable offensive player. Knock down those deep shots, young sir.
Out to Thompson. 46 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Here's Cunningham, and Cunningham with the slam.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
I know it's early, but you have got to like the dominance down low. Right now, they are playing bully basketball.
And how about the confidence from that corner spot? Banchero, special.
Cunningham passes to Stewart. Ivy with it. There's the pick. Pass to Duran. And Duran slams it in.
Boy, that was quick. Already out to a double-digit lead.
Wow, they've come out strong. Control the pace, assert their will. Nice.
Banchero, right side. Oh, and the buzzer beater's good.
One eye on the rim, one eye on the clock. Nice job.
Well, finishing quarter strong.
And so is Detroit in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. And they've done a phenomenal job down low, so many of their points coming right at the rim. We come back right after this. And we welcome you back to our special Noche Latina broadcast as the second quarter getting going right now. Let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for the Pistons.
They're controlling the pace of this game, pushing the ball up court and getting good looks in early offense.
They've also done a really good job taking advantage of miscues. Their defense has been stifling in this one.
Forward spots, it's Wagner and Banchero. The guard pair for them, Anthony and Suggs. And it's Carter in at the 5 spot. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Magic. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. The Pistons brought in Monty Williams to guide this team from the bottom. He said, I like those challenges, the process of building, seeing players get better, and understanding what it's like to navigate crunch time situations. For me to be able to come in now, it's part of this restoration. Kevin, Monty has plenty of work ahead.
Indeed he does, David. Thanks. Indoors talking about the young Franz Wagner. He's already proven how valuable he is.
Well, Kevin, there's no doubt. For Wagner, this is a swing man who does a little bit of everything. He can shoot it, he can put it on the deck, he can make his teammates look good. Scorer from all 3 levels. There is not a lot to pick at where Franz Wagner is concerned.
And you can play Cunningham on the ball, off the ball. He's really a generational talent, partly because of his versatility.
Banchero, that's good.
Well, more and more you see big men working on the outside shot, and this guy has one of the better ones in the league.
Cunningham against Anthony. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Cunningham's got 5 points in the quarter.
And this is the beauty of Cunningham. He can score from anywhere on the floor. That length, obviously, a huge advantage.
Pretty dime there, the kind of ball movement coaches love to see.
Anthony against Cunningham. Pass to Stewart for 3. That's in, coming off the assist from Cunningham. Cunningham's got 3 assists in the game. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. Detroit leading by 12. And here is Duran. 10 points for him. Stewart a screen, and he drives in. Fires for 3. Another 3 for Detroit.
And so many teams now look to establish the perimeter to set up everything else.
No doubt it's a growing trend, Greg, and he is highly accurate tonight.
Yeah, he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful 2-hand jam. Passes it to Stewart.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far. Doris, we're in the age of podcasts and social media, and we hear more than ever from the players, even right after game.
Kevin, I think that's probably the only danger, right, when emotions are running high. But I actually love the new age of league media. The reason being, the players can now be in charge of their own narrative. They have content, and they know how valuable that is.
Timeout, Orlando.
That's good from Cunningham. Well, they're still young, but the Magic, Greg, are becoming one of those league pass teams. Like people want to watch them.
Yeah, I mean, they've got some players leaving aside any rooting interest on my part. They've got some young fellas that are definitely intriguing to watch.
And the pass to Stewart. Puts it up from 12. And too long on the shot.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Banchero.
Yeah, simply stated, you have to take care of the basketball, and they don't on that possession.
Cunningham against Anthony. Cunningham outside. Here's Duran. And Duran slams it in.
Assisted.
And that's something Cunningham takes pride in. Sharp read with that pinpoint pass.
The shot by Anthony, no good.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over him.
Now, here's Cunningham. Not a lot of room. Out to the right wing. The shot by Stewart with no one around. That's in, coming off the assist from Cunningham. Cunningham's got 6 assists now in the game. Outside Anthony. And it's Jaden Ivey with the foul. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
26 seconds left now here in the second. Will it go? Rebounded by Cade Cunningham. And so it's Cunningham with it. He brings it up for Detroit. A 21-point lead, the biggest in the game. They set the pick. Fires the three. Here's Duran. Lets the three fly. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair. Pistons ahead. Opening up a huge gap. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter.
For your arena entertainment. One more time, fans.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Gotta like what Isaiah Stewart has done in this one, guys.
Yeah, he's just been raining down on them from deep here. Talk about dialed in.
Well, the break certainly didn't have a cooling effect on him at all. He's in a great rhythm, looking comfortable and confident.
Getting underway in the second half. Here's the 5 for Monty Williams. We've got Troy Brown. And it's Fontecchio in at the 4 slot. Here's Sasser. It's stolen by Fultz. And now running up the court, Ingles pushing it up. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Well, what we know about Mo Wagner is that he has consistently grown over the course of his NBA career. This guy has versatility as a scorer. He has tremendous energy that he brings nightly, and he wants to get better.
Here's Sasser. Sinks the three-pointer. Sasser's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
And the Magic making strides, but Doris, their offense is still lagging behind.
Yeah, a couple things come to mind here, Kevin. Obviously, outside shooting and playmaking are 2 areas where they can grow. Elite perimeter play would probably help take them to the next level, but this is all part of the process when you've got young talent.
Detroit leading by 18. And we're about a minute and a half here into the second half. There's the pick. He takes it in, and the layup's good off the glass. Sasser's got 5 points in the quarter.
Well, defensively, to me, you've got to do a better job communicating once the screen comes.
Harris kicks to Wagner. Isaac with a screen for Wagner. And he makes good on the layup. Wagner's got 6.
Wagner doesn't lack confidence. This guy puts it on the deck and goes with authority. Nicely done.
Pass to Grimes. Into the lane, and the call will be against Harris. That is his first foul of the game.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
Here's Grimes. Nothing on the board. Pass to Fontecchio. Shot clock at 5. Dishes it to Wiseman. And finished off by Wiseman.
And get used to seeing that for years to come. Wiseman working in that pick and roll action and cashing in.
And the basket by Isaac.
And that solid play in the paint continues here, guys.
Pistons leading by 18. Here's Sasser. 5 points in the game with the drive. That one off the back iron and out. The Magic have gone 4 of 6 from the field since the start of the third. Wagner and Wiseman sends it back.
And on a per-minute basis, Wiseman already gets a lot of blocks, and his defensive awareness will only improve with time.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Wagner kicks to Isaac. Pass to Ingles. With the teardrop, and he lays it up and in.
This is where Joe Ingles is gifted at realizing when he should go up with it. Really good timing on that shot.
There's the pass to Grimes. They set the pick. The feed to Wiseman. And then Wiseman slams it in.
Oh, that's an old-fashioned rim rack.
Just a remarkable jam. These fans' jaws are on the ground right now. Here's Ingles, and Wagner has it in the corner. Good on the three-point shot. Wagner's got 9 points now in the quarter.
I'll tell you, Joe Ingles is proving that as a passer, he is a special player.
Here's Sasser, guarded by Fultz. Here's Fontecchio. Up again, controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. And the Pistons lead by 17.
And folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
And good that time.
Well, how about the vision and unselfishness to find your open teammate, Gary Harris? Pretty pass.
Took him no time at all on that one. Sasser's got 2 now from beyond the arc in the third for Detroit. Isaac passes to Fultz. Harris outside. It's stolen by Wiseman. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Poke loose. And here's the fast break. Here's Fultz. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Boy, Markelle Fultz in the open floor, capitalizing on the defense's mistake. Nicely done.
Over to the wing. Pass to Fontecchio. Here's Sasser. It'll count. And no good on the last second attempt this time. And so it's the Detroit Pistons with a sizable lead as the quarter wraps up. They're ahead 16 points. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
I'll tell you, in today's game, you want skill and decision-making at every position.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. Banchero and Carter make up the inside pair. Outside the wings are Suggs and Wagner. And it's Anthony in at the 1. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Magic.
Great contest by the defender, but that's a dunk you've got to put down in his face.
That drive by Carter kicks it out to Banchero. Wagner with a screen for Banchero. Pass to Carter. Back to Banchero. Good ball movement here by the Magic. Just 4 to shoot. Drives to the hoop. Anthony's shot is off. Detroit leading by 16. Now here's Duran. And the basket is good.
Just Mr. Reliable again here today, Kevin. I mean, they need his points, and he's producing.
Anthony kicks to Wagner. Shot from 12. Carter with a screen on Cunningham. It's Anthony with the drive. Carter for 3. That's in there. Anthony with the assist. Anthony's got 5 assists in the game.
This is the skill that Wendell Carter Jr. is much more likely to display right now. That aggressiveness from 3. Okay, Wendell.
And then Cunningham with the dunk.
Love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Boy, it's incredible how much explosive scoring ability can come from the lead guard position. That is a big-time play.
And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter now. It's good again in an excellent 7th-rate shooting night so far.
And you can see why they continue to call Cunningham's number. Once he's flipped that switch, let him go to work.
Passes it to Thompson. And Thompson slams it home.
And guys, that's not as easy as he made it look. You've got to have some skills to pull that off.
Well, he's got plenty of those, that's for sure. And then Cunningham with the dunk.
And the challenge defensively is to find Cunningham at all 3 levels. He can beat you at the rim. He can beat you from 30 feet out and everything in between.
No doubt about it. He has done a ton to help his team, but he's going to have to do even more if they want to have a chance to get back in this.
Duran, no good. The Magic trail by 21. The drive by Anthony. And he can't jam it through. For Detroit, they've gone 5 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Strong work at that end of the floor. The pass to Cunningham. Puts up a deep 3. They get it again. Here's Duran. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Cole Anthony.
It's on Cole Anthony.
Personal foul.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Pistons.
I mean, they've been stepping it up in terms of their shooting from distance. And the confidence has been there all game long, leaving the defense to scramble.
I also like how they've played in the painted area. They've made an effort to work on the inside and convert those chances.
Stewart, a screen for Thompson. Pass to Stewart. Thompson outside. Back to Stewart. There's the 3. Rebounded by Anthony.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for Detroit.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
44 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Shots good by Duran.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
No question. They've got hot at exactly the right time. Clutch play on a team level.
Wagner against Thompson. Anthony looking it over. Stewart with the steal. And the dunk by Stewart.
But the truth is they've had control of this game.
And I couldn't agree more. What makes it that much more impressive, they're doing it on the road.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. And so it's the Pistons taking care of business here to come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight. To NBA basketball here on 2K. And Greg, on paper, this looks like a real mismatch. These teams have very different expectations.
And in any matchup like this, the early stages are important. The team coming in as a big underdog has to keep it close, otherwise things can go south.
Here are the starters for Brooklyn. They've got Dorian Finney-Smith. Dennis Schroeder is out there with Mikal Bridges. Then there's Nicholas Claxton. And it's Johnson in at the three, the small forward. They grab their own miss. Out left to the wing. Here's Finney-Smith. Hits the jumper in space.
Really good work by Finney-Smith there to get himself in position, doing the work before the shot. And once he gets the ball, he's good to go.
And out of bounds as Brooklyn gains possession. And the Nets with possession here. Schroeder surveying the floor. Passes to Finney-Smith. And play stops as it looks like they call him over the back here.
An occasional over-the-back call is fine with him. That's just how he plays and how he attacks the glass.
Yeah, you know what? They say you would always rather have a player that you need to turn down than to turn on. So being aggressive versus passive, I want the aggressive guy all the time, even if it means a few fouls.
And for a power forward, he can sure get up. I mean, because of that leaping ability, it kind of offsets his height disadvantage.
Now here's Anthony. Puts up a deep three. The Magic again can't hit. Mark, in recent years, Orlando's been one of the league's bigger teams.
Well, you can see clearly, Kevin, that the front office prioritizes length. You don't ever have to really worry about them playing small ball. Really good pass from Finney-Smith. He understands that you can't squeeze that orange if you got somebody ready to catch and shoot.
Orlando shooting their first free throws of the game.
Personal foul.
First free throw is good.
Next foul. Dorian Finney-Smith.
So Anthony nails both of them.
Already a very confident player. Knocking down those free throws only fuels that.
Claxton the pass to Finney-Smith. Out to the right wing. Pass to Claxton. Banked in off the glass.
And, you know, we all know Schroeder can score now, but they're a nice assist to his wide-open teammate.
The drive by Anthony. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
The Magic have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2.
Yeah, a year ago, though, Kevin, 78% conversion rate from the free throw line. So that's a nice all-around effort.
And when it comes to efficiency, Anthony's strongest suit is at the line.
Now here's Schroeder for 3. Bridges. And Carroll grabs the ball.
Well, he's got a paint stroke. That one almost dropped.
Now, here's Suggs. D right on him. Back to Banchero. Shot clock at 6. It's hauled in by Claxton. Claxton's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Schroeder passes to Finney-Smith. Johnson surveying the floor. Finney-Smith finds Schroeder.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Johnson with a screen on Wagner. And it's Schroeder missing. The Magic trail by 3. A shake. And Wagner lays it in.
Look at Banchero finding his teammate out there, getting the ball into the hands of the open man. Man, that's impressive.
Schroeder against Anthony. It out to Schroeder. Bridges sets the screen for Schroeder. Shoots the 3. Bridges misses. And so it's Carter who brings the ball up for the Orlando Magic.
And, you know, after a difficult start to his career, Wendell Carter Jr. has come into his own.
You know, some of that, I think, was due to health, Greg, but fit is so important. Fit and alignment. I think he got an increased role after leaving Chicago and proved to be an impactful player on both ends with that additional playing time.
Now Schroeder, after Wendell Carter missed from long range. Schroeder against Anthony. Johnson with a screen on Anthony. Schroeder kicks to Johnson. And again, no good by Brooklyn. Orlando's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Now, here's Suggs. The pass to Anthony. Inside. Lets it go. Carter. Out to Anthony. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over.
Next ball.
Bridges outside.
Who's watching here?
Johnson outside. To end the cold streak, bangs home the trifecta.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
Here's Suggs. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And so the first quarter is in the books. Nets lead by 4. 2K Sports. Welcome back, everyone, to the second quarter of play here on Noche Latina. Vámonos. And guys, what stands out to you from the Nets in this one?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, look at the energy, the effort defensively. They put it all out there in that opening quarter.
Outside the wings are Suggs and Wagner. Banchero and Carter make up the inside pair. And it's Anthony in at the 1. That's the group start the second quarter for the Magic. And it's Schroeder missing. The Magic trail by 4. Wagner outside. And finished off by Wagner.
Capable floor general. I love watching Anthony set up his teammates.
Now, here's Bridges. He's guarded closely. Pass to Finney-Smith. Schroeder outside, down low. Claxton, how's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
You gotta love his aggressiveness to finish inside.
Well, his leaping ability gives him a great advantage.
Fellas, that's exactly why they look to getting the ball around the rim. I mean, it's either a dunk or free throws every time.
An aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think.
That's exactly how you send it. 2 hands and down.
Johnson attacking. Kicks it out to Schroeder. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Lets it go with the 3. And there's Johnson. That's good on the assist by Schroeder. Johnson's got the lead up to 5 now for the Nets. Passes it to Anthony. Good ball movement here by the Magic. Carter left side. Three-pointer. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt. Coaches say, GA, the league has a problem when it's punishing the retaliators and not the instigators. Do they have a point?
Kevin, I think so. But for any scuffle, it's worth asking who started it. And that's what we should do in life normally, right?
And then Johnson with the jam.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, there's a lot of pressure that comes with being the #1 overall pick in the draft, but Paolo Banchero said, I'm just letting the game come to me. Not trying to press or reach a certain statistical milestone, just making the right plays, taking the right shots, competing, and bringing it every day on defense. Kevin, he thinks that approach is paying off.
Oh, David, it sure is. Thank you for the report. Wagner with a screen for Banchero. Misses the 3.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
And, you know, give Schroeder credit. Taking the contact like a man and staying in control.
Pass to Anthony. Carter with a screen on Schroeder. Anthony, the pass to Suggs. Carter sets the pick for Suggs. And Suggs throws it down.
Cleared to fly. Here comes Mr. Suggs lifting off.
Brooklyn leading by 5. Bridges outside. Johnson sets the screen for Bridges. No good on the triple. And here's Banchero. He'll bring it up for the Magic. To the middle. Bridges with the steal. Johnson outside. 1:04 left in the first half of the game. Here's the 3. Orlando grabs the miss.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Nets.
To me, it's been the ball movement. That's been the key. I mean, going from good to great. Not settling for a good shot, making that extra pass, keeping the defense off balance, and taking great shots.
And the other thing I've been impressed with, guys, is their assertiveness at attacking the paint, trying to hunt for those high percentage looks.
The shot by Carter, nobody around. Once again off the mark, Orlando. Nets leading by 4. To the paint. Here's Claxton. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. Claxton's got 4 points this quarter. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And it's out of bounds. The Nets will take it the other way. Now a timeout called by Orlando. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
So a new group on the floor for Orlando. Here's Simmons.
Oh, man. Really can't let Simmons get going off of these dunks. I mean, his confidence just rises when he slams it down like that.
Back to Ingles. The 3. Hands it from downtown. Ingles has got his first 3 points of the game.
Have to love the unselfishness on display there. Excellent passing.
And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Nets out in front, up 5. And we'll be back right after halftime for the start of the third quarter. We'll see you in a bit. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Nets leading by 5. And Brooklyn, looking who they've got. Thomas is out there with Ben Simmons. Then it's Sharp. Then it's Walker. And it's Watford into the power forward position. Thomas finds Simmons. 6 to shoot. Brooklyn needs to get off a shot here. He was all alone on that one. Watford's got the lead up to 8 now for the Nets.
You know, Ben Simmons can make spectacular passes, but he doesn't need to be flashy. He's all about helping his teammates get easy baskets.
Over in the corner, Isaac. And that one, good.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
Harris against Simmons. Down low. Right wing. Ingles with the rebound.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
And here's Sharp. Hasn't made one yet. Thomas deciding where to go with it. To the inside and stolen by Harris. And here we go. Fultz heading to the basket and finished off by Fultz.
And I like how aggressive Fultz is. I mean, excellent breaking down the defense in the open floor with his speed. Fantastic work.
And when it comes to 3-and-D guys, Clark, Gary Harris has been in that mix for a while.
Yeah, he stretches the floor for you offensively and defensively. He's going nose to nose with whoever he's guarding. Doesn't back up a bit. He's a valuable combo guard to have in your rotation.
Thomas gets the bucket.
And, you know, coaches will take possessions like that all day long. Phenomenal use of the screen there.
Wagner kicks to Ingles. Harris outside. Isaac with a screen for Harris. Rebounded by the Nets. Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Simmons against Harris. Right side Simmons. And then Simmons slams it in.
Simmons can bounce now. He's 6'11", but he can get up in the air too. Makes dunks a lot more fun when you're that tall and can bounce like Simmons.
Time called here. The Magic decide to talk it over. The Magic trail by 8. Here he goes. Good ball movement here by the Magic. The wide open look here for Ingles. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Ingles has got 6.
Could have been much better defense. I mean, you can't give this guy any room to operate.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
They set the screen. Harris against Simmons. 4 on the clock. Here's Watford. Misses off the right iron. And Wagner's got the ball here for Orlando. It's a 5-point game. Fultz against Thomas. And finished off by Fultz.
You got to clog up the clear lanes to the basket. You can't give him room to operate. When you do, Fultz scorches you with his speed.
Simmons, a screen on Fultz. Thomas passes to Simmons, and it's good for 2. 6 points for him.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grinded-out game.
Wagner with a screen for Isaac. Wagner kicks to Isaac. Driving in, back to Wagner. A 3. Rebound, Brooklyn. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg? I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
And a new group out there on the floor for the Nets. Here's Johnson. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. And that's now 10 points for Johnson.
Not a ball stopper on the wing. Bridges with the help.
Carroll a screen on Johnson. And Wagner drives in, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
Well, as for them being behind in this game, you certainly can't put any of it on his shoulders. He's been tremendous offensively.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Bridges kicks to Johnson. Another one falls for Brooklyn.
You know what? Didn't find a very good shot on that possession, but still able to get 2 points.
Here's Carter, and then Carter with the dunk.
9-foot standing reach. Carter has no trouble putting that away.
Bridges outside. Takes it inside. Basket good. And the Nets lead by 7. Ball stolen. That one misses. And so it's Brooklyn. Bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store for us. The forward spots, it's Wagner and Banchero. The guard pair for them, Anthony and Suggs. And it's Carter in at the 5, down low. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Magic.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points.
Hey, I thought there was some style there, guys. What are you guys looking at? I mean, it was still a pretty sweet flavor. one-hand flush.
Orlando with the ball. They trail by 7. Over in the corner, Banchero. Driving to the basket. And finished off by Banchero.
Banchero's got such a smooth game for a guy so big and powerful. Moves extremely well and has deceptive speed, too.
Bridges kicks to Johnson. Knocks down the 3-ball. Johnson's got the lead up to 8 now for Brooklyn.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Guys, when you're this hot, it's elementary. Let it fly. Keep staying at
it. Bridges outside. Inside. Johnson sends the screen for Bridges. Just 5 to shoot, and it's slammed in by Bridges.
Goodness, Mikal Bridges, thundering slam off the bounce.
Banchero kicks to Suggs. Takes it inside. Wagner on the wing. Now the pass to Suggs. Over in the corner, Banchero. The Magic need to get a shot off here. And it's Wagner missing.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you could see the frustration on his face.
Finney-Smith. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's going to be on Wendell Carter.
Props to Finney-Smith. I mean, going up strong, earned himself a trip to the line.
And so he makes both from the line. Time called here. The Magic decide to talk it over.
That was a good time to call the timeout to try to settle everybody down and get back into their offensive rhythm. They've been coughing up the rock an awful lot.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
I was able to listen in on what Jamal Mosley was going over with his team. I asked for one thing, intensity. He said, I need you to crank it up to 11 out there. That's how we turn it around. Back to you guys.
Thanks, David.
You know, Banchero's difficult to match up with because of his versatility, especially when he's aggressively looking to score.
And he sinks the second. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Bridges outside. Johnson outside. Back to Bridges. He's feeling it. And it's Johnson. That time on the assist by Bridges. 17 points for Johnson.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on.
And that one's good.
Suggs has that kind of ability from behind the arc now. Very efficient from deep.
Now, here's Bridges. He's guarded closely. Johnson outside. Bridges outside. Just 4 to shoot. In the corner, Finney-Smith with it. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation.
Orlando Ball.
The Magic trail by 8. Outside Anthony. Wagner, a screen on Schroeder. Anthony drives in, kicks it out to Banchero. That one falls, coming off Anthony's feet.
Stepping up in a big moment, Paolo Banchero. Love that leadership.
Bridges outside. Johnson sets the screen for Bridges. Johnson outside. Pass to Schroeder, taken away by Anthony. And here we go, Anthony heading to the hoop. Wagner wide open. And again, it's Orlando with the 3.
The young fella taking charge of the situation. Wagner gets the clutch bucket for his team. How sweet is that?
Kicks it out to Johnson. Schroeder outside. Passes it to Bridges. 6 on the shot clock. To the lane, it drops.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
Banchero finds Anthony. Banchero a screen on Schroeder. Anthony can't hit. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for the Brooklyn Nets. And that one's good. Schroeder.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
I don't think you want to get loose and sloppy or ease up, but it is time for them to start using that clock a bit.
The 407.
Banchero a screen for Wagner. Money!
Really like how Wagner is really going after it on offense. That's part of why he's hot right now.
And they foul intentionally. They're going to have to do that now again and again. They're not in the penalty yet.
Honestly, just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
That's a good foul, though. I like that. I mean, clock management crucial at this time of the game.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Can't believe that took so long. They needed to foul a lot sooner.
He doesn't hit the first, and that was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though.
Yeah, a national champion in college. Bridges has also played in the finals. So Mikal is built for pressure moments like this.
Outside Carter. It's money from deep.
Yeah, it's such a sweet three-point stroke there, and it can really open things up inside because as good as he shoots it, it forces the opposing bigs to have to step out on them.
another presentation of the NBA live on. Well, Smitty, these teams are both filled with talented young players. What do you think it'll take for them to reach their full potential?
The answer, BA, patience. It can take a few years to get your footing in this league. These young players just need time to develop individually and as a team.
Now the opening lineup for the Brooklyn Nets. They've got Dennis Schroeder. Dorian Finney-Smith is out there with Nicholas Claxton. Then it's Cameron Johnson, and it's Bridges in at the shooting guard position.
Probably should have scored there. He usually does.
Finney-Smith with it. He's against Stewart. Finney-Smith passes to Schroeder. There's the drive. Clock at 6. Here's Claxton, and the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play.
First team foul. At the line for the Nets.
And that one misses. Smitty, you look at the Pistons. One thing they do really well, they get themselves to the line.
Well, BA, look at the players on the roster. These guys are aggressive. They like to get downhill, and they are not afraid of contact.
Back to Stewart, pass to Thompson. Picked by Stewart. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
Flying high, Asar Thompson. I wish I still had hops like that.
Bridges against Ivy. Now here's Johnson. Right side Schroeder. Finney-Smith a screen. Pass to Claxton. And Ivy pulls it down.
He is so good attacking the rim. It's rare to see him denied like that.
Here's Stewart, and finished off by Stewart.
Terrific recognition there from Jaden Ivey, spotting the open man and wasting no time getting him the ball.
Bridges against Ivy. Johnson a screen on Ivy. Pulls up. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Hey, if you're not going to fight over, you're essentially giving the shooter the look he wants.
It's Cunningham with a drive. Three-pointer, Stewart. Here's Ivy. There's the block. And they'll keep possession. Cunningham with the ball. Finney-Smith's there. Stewart finds Cunningham. Over Finney-Smith. And it's Cunningham missing.
Can't fault the play call. Even though he couldn't convert, that's a good shot.
Johnson a screen on Cunningham. Bridges with room to shoot. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
Oh, so solid from the mid-range. Bridges understands when to rise up from there.
Duran the screen. Pulls up on the wing. And it's Cunningham missing. The Nets with the lead. Bridges with it, and it's Ivy picking him up.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Bridges outside. Pass to Schroeder. Over to the left wing. Now here's Claxton. Stewart defends. And the Pistons pushing it up now. And Thompson gets it to go.
Oh, that's great basketball. Denying them on one end while grabbing points on the other.
Claxton passes to Bridges. Back to Claxton. Oh, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
Yeah, making the smart pass there. I mean, Bridges doesn't just hold the ball.
Stewart, a screen on Bridges. Ivy passes to Duran. He can't get that one to fall. For Brooklyn, they've gone 4 of 5 so far. Looking sharp. And that shot was going nowhere thanks to that aggressive swat.
I mean, letting them know up front that he's on the hunt tonight and eager to knock away shots. I love it.
Bridges outside. Johnson a screen on Ivy. Here's Bridges. No good off the back of the rim. The Pistons trailing. To the middle. Here's Stewart. And finished off by Stewart.
The young buck, Stewart, powering it through.
Bridges outside. Johnson a screen on Ivy. Here's Bridges. Oh, his shooting remains on point. 3 for 4 thus far.
This team looks to him to score the ball. They feel good when he's taking the shots.
Now here's Cunningham. No points so far. Duran. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
One of the cases where height fails to tell you the whole story.
Bridges against Ivy. Screen by Claxton. Bridges passes to Claxton. Nice dish, and the layup goes down. Claxton's got 6.
Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
Duran the screen. And here's Cunningham outside. Count it. And that shot gets him in the books. He's 1 for 3.
A strong part of Cunningham's game. He's got great range.
Here's Bridges. And the layup falls. Give him 8.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. It's the Nets up 1. Quarter number 2 coming up right after this break. Don't go anywhere.
14.
And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And looking at what we've seen from the Nets, what do you think, guys?
They are looking engaged so far, especially on offense.
And that has helped them build an advantage here, playing with good focus and good energy.
On the floor for the Nets. Nicholas Claxton out there with Dorian Finney-Smith. Then it's Mikal Bridges. Then it's Dennis Schroeder. And it's Johnson in at the 3. And here's Cunningham outside. Offensive rebound. Tries yet again. Here's Duran. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Nets.
Right out of the gates, they've been in attack mode. And I think that's by design because it has been relentless.
And the other thing you notice is how determined they've been to get into the paint and get buckets around the rim.
You know, it's interesting how Jalen Duran kind of defies the modern expectations for a young big, Smitty.
Yes, B.A. He basically ignores the three-point shot completely. The paint is where his focus is.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Mikal Bridges is a premier defender. He said, quote, people take it for granted how tough it is to guard the top perimeter players in this league and not be able to really touch them because they're going to get the foul call. You've got to guard these matchups one-on-one, and I think we get taken for granted. BA, he's on point.
Yeah, he does have a point there. Thanks, Allie. Here in the second quarter, a little over a minute of play. Here's Cunningham. There's 5 on the clock.
They keep capturing the lead and giving it back. We'll see if they can hold on to it this time.
Both teams putting forth their best efforts right now. This is the kind of game fans pay to see.
Johnson a screen on Cunningham. The kick out to Johnson. Outside Schroeder. Screen by Claxton. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. Cade Cunningham picks that one up.
And you know, Dennis Schroeder, from the moment he came into the league, showed tremendous confidence. He's never been the type to back down.
Well, Grant is the managing director of the U.S. men's national team. You've got to see the wealth of international talent firsthand.
It's so true, B.A. I mean, I've got so much respect for the international game. You know, over 25% of the players in the NBA right now are international players, and they produce superstar talents like Doncic, Giannis, Embiid, and Jokic. The U.S. has more competition now than ever.
Here's Schroeder. Thompson pulls it in.
There is the value of great rim protection without fouling, forcing the miss.
Stewart, a screen on Johnson. Thompson goes in. It doesn't go for him. Johnson with the defensive effort. Finney-Smith passes to Claxton. The kick out to Johnson. Left side Schroeder. And stolen by Cunningham. Second quarter play, almost 3 minutes gone here. Inside. It's stolen by Johnson. And now the Nets on the break. Stolen by Thompson. Here's Duren. He's marked by Finney-Smith. Duren, no good.
2 minutes remaining.
For Brooklyn, they've gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, B.A., that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it.
Team seconds.
Pass to Finney-Smith. Detroit with a rebound. Duren's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Cunningham with the ball. Finney-Smith's there. And he goes in for the dunk.
On the drive, Cunningham moves with purpose, insisting on getting to his look.
Bridges, a screen on Cunningham. On the attack, Schroeder. The Pistons clear it. Duren's got his 7th rebound here tonight. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. And it's going to be out of bounds. Detroit will have another go. Cunningham against Schroeder. Duren, the screen. Pass to Stewart. And it's rejected. And pushing it up the floor. Here comes Brooklyn. Outside Finney-Smith. 56 seconds left in the first half of this game. Here's Claxton. Nice pass. Nice catch. And a resounding dunk.
Such confidence as a passer. Hits guys in stride. It makes it look easy.
Schroeder against Cunningham. 3-pointer. Up again. Finney-Smith pulls it in. 2-for-1 opportunity if they can time it right.
Great way to end the quarter.
Schroeder against Cunningham. Pass to Bridges. Shot clock at 5. Screen by Claxton. There's the triple. Misfires there. 4 for 6 in the game now. Detroit has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. And it's Thompson penetrating. Stewart, the pass to Ivy. Picked by Stewart. No good there.
He has all the tools to be a good defender. Jaden Ivey affecting that shot.
And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. The Pistons on top, leading by 1. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out there for the start of the third quarter, right after the break. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Nice game. Great performance by Cade Cunningham.
He's been excellent at cutting through the defense and giving them fits around the basket.
He's been very effective on the move, forcing the action, getting to his spots, and finishing plays.
They've got James Wiseman, and it's Fontecchio in at the 4. That's the 5 on the floor for the Pistons. Here's Sasser. To the paint. James Wiseman, a monster down low. These teams just keep trading the lead.
Yeah, you wonder what it's going to take for someone to pull away.
All right, a moment here about James Wiseman, a center with considerable talent, Smitty.
B.A., I love to see him put it all together because this guy has potential to be an impactful player for the long haul.
With a tantalizing combination of size and skill, Ben Simmons has to be a headache to guard.
And both free throws good for Simmons. Here's Sasser. Screen by Wiseman. Driving inside. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Hey, you can't block it. Sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
So he gets them both.
Money from the stripe. He does a great job night in and night out.
Brooklyn trailing. Here's Thomas. Pass to Simmons. Ooh, rejected by Wiseman. Over to the wing. Here's Sasser. Buries it from 3. Sasser's got 5.
The defense really fell apart there. You can't afford to leave them all alone at the arc.
First minute and a half of basketball played here in the third quarter.
And I like seeing Simmons take initiative and look to score, especially in screen and rolls.
Here's Sasser. He's got 5. Here's Fontecchio. Ooh, a good look from Wiseman. And there's another one for the Pistons.
That's a nice read. The value of keeping your eyes up.
And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Here's Simmons. Pass to Sharp. Brown with the steal. Going inside. Here's Grimes. They set the pick. Now Wiseman. Just 4 to shoot. And the Pistons, another 3.
Not the best three-point shooter in the league, but he's got enough skill that you can't just let him fire it up.
Simmons looking around. And he banks in the layup. Give him 8 points now.
Physical defense, not a problem for Simmons. His strength is one of his assets.
Right around 3 minutes into the second half.
Oh, excellent way to pad the lead.
Yeah, especially when it's your one throwing it down like that.
It sends a message that we're going to be aggressive no matter who's taking the shot.
Yeah, how about the stride of Simmons? He gets in there with just a few big steps.
The Pistons leading. Third quarter of basketball here. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Here's Grimes. Wiseman inside. Oh, the 7-footer! James Wiseman with the hammer.
Can you say immediate entry into the highlight reel? Woo, what a tough PA.
It's showtime now, man. They've built up a lead, and they're starting to rub it in. Ooh, rejected by Wiseman. 1 minute left in the third quarter. The putback. It's good on the putback. And now a 9-point Detroit lead. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Pistons.
It's easy for me. Look at their defensive effort all game. The block total shows their commitment to contesting shots.
And we also can't ignore how relentless they've been on defense, flustering the opponent and generating a lot of steals.
Driving to the basket. Pass to Wiseman. And it's Wiseman with the jam.
He's shaking the hoop. He's actually shaking the whole building.
Oh, what a slam. Look here, the fans going crazy right now. Simmons with it. He's got 10. And it's Simmons slamming it home.
Oh, my. Big Ben showing us how it's done.
Here's Sasser. And he drives in. Can't cash it in from close range.
We like to have that one back. That's easy money.
You love seeing games like this from Simmons, looking absolutely dominant and in control offensively.
The third quarter comes to a close. The Pistons on top, up by 4. And time for a short break. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
Woo, I'm fired up to see this dish one more time. It's always great to see your two guards share the wealth.
Very unselfish. If you appreciate teamwork, this is the kind of play that will get you up out of your seat.
Oh, wow!
He went
oh my
way up.
goodness!
Can you say immediate entry into the highlight reel? Woo, what a dunk, B.A.
It's showtime now, man. They've built up a lead, and they're starting to rub it in. Back to Bridges. Johnson a screen on Ivy. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Bridges. And it's Bridges with the jam.
All talent there from Bridges.
And so it's Cunningham with it. He brings it up for Detroit. Ivy outside. He takes it in. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
First personal foul.
That's on Mikal Bridges.
Aggressive drive by Jaden Ivey, showing no regard for the defense.
Well, Smitty, we're used to seeing NBA father-son combos, but how about the Ivies?
Yes, B.A. Jaden is the son of a former WNBA star, Neil Ivey, a big-time Division I head coach. She schooled Jaden in the driveway. So much fun seeing the mother-son pro connection.
Kenny Smith, a screen for 3. Bridges. Can't get it to fall. That miss makes him 5 for 9. Detroit with the ball. 6-point game. Cunningham against Schroeder. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. It's going to be on Cameron Johnson.
Good energy and commitment on the drive. Cunningham is well rewarded with the foul.
Both free throws good from Cunningham. We've gone about a minute and a half into this fourth quarter. Schroeder against Cunningham. On the attack, Schroeder, and a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
You know, it's not easy to keep up with Schroeder. He puts a lot of pressure on the defense.
Duran, he's checked in for Wiseman. And both free throws good for Schroeder. And the Pistons shooting a solid 53% from the floor. Cunningham looking it over. Over Schroeder. Here's Duran out to the wing. Duran the screen. Stewart into the lane. And there it is for him.
A terrific athlete. When Stewart cuts like this, he's capable of overwhelming the D.
Ivy against Bridges. With the drive. Count that one. Bridges has gotten 4 this quarter.
And coming down the stretch, both teams still playing fantastic offense.
Yes, and if you love offense, you're loving this matchup. It's been a highlight reel affair.
I'll tell you, he is so tough to keep down once he gets near that rim.
Yeah, he can get up even a few notches higher. Bridges against Ivy. Johnson a screen on Ivy. Bridges on the attack. Stolen by Thompson.
Just rising up to the rim.
Man, when he gets up there, he gets up there. You know what I'm saying? Ivy against Bridges. The 3. Sinks it again. That's his 7th made field goal in 11 tries.
Oh, productive from back there. Bridges showing the range.
Stewart, a screen on Schroeder. Cunningham into the lane. And here's Duran for 3. The rebound by the Nets.
And if you let the little guy get airborne before you slide over to block him out, he can and will embarrass you on the boards.
To the middle. Here's Claxton. Duran with a rebound. Duran's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Thompson scanning the floor. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
The athleticism of Thompson showing up right there. I mean, just explosive off the bounce.
Screen by Claxton. For 3, Bridges. Duran with a rebound.
Yeah, that old adage about being too wide open, not a thing. He just missed it.
Claxton with a rebound. For Brooklyn, they've got 3 of 6 shots to go in this fourth quarter. Screen by Claxton. Outside Johnson. Here's the pick, 6 to shoot, and there's the drive. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Hey, when in doubt, run the defender off the screen.
And you know, with a result like that, we'll see them run it again.
Especially if the defense is going to allow you to do it. Have to switch on that play.
Duran, the screen. Back to Cunningham. Here's Stewart. Claxton with a rebound. And Schroeder has got the ball here for the Nets. They trail by 7. The kick out to Johnson. Screen by Bridges for 3. That shot, no good. It's deflected.
Tenacious defender. Bridges covers so well.
And so it's Detroit with the W. Boy, they didn't make it easy on...
You know, Greg, for these teams, the struggle is truly real. One of them hoping for some kind of pick-me-up tonight.
And, Kevin, that's the thing. It's easy to say be confident, but you also have to perform and execute, players and coaches alike.
A look at the starting group for the Magic. The forward spots, it's Wagner and Banchero. The guard pair for them, Anthony and Suggs. And it's Carter in at the center position. Now, here's Stewart. 3 on the clock. The Pistons need to get off a shot here. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. Here's Anthony. At the top of the key, Suggs. Thompson against Wagner. Kicks it out to Banchero. Carter with a screen on Stewart. Here's Banchero. Outside Anthony. Orlando moving the ball around. Carter sets the pick for Banchero. And finished off by Banchero.
Oh, nice work on the offensive glass. Banchero being rewarded for his efforts.
And, Brett, you look at Detroit from a raw talent perspective, they're loading up well.
Absolutely. They're pretty well balanced between what they give you on the perimeter and some of the interior force that these guys could play with, adding pieces each year in the draft, and now it's about fitting those pieces together. They have a very bright future.
Here's Anthony following the basket by Cade Cunningham. Carter finds Wagner. Clock at 6. No one near Suggs as he lets it go. Hits the three-point foul.
And if he's knocking down threes with consistency, Suggs almost impossible to check.
Stewart with the screen on Anthony. Cunningham drives in. No good on the shot. Great defense that time from Banchero. Carter the pass to Banchero. Carter sets the pick for Banchero. Wagner outside. Carter outside. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. And so it's Cunningham. He'll bring it up for Detroit. They trail by 3. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Here he goes. And he banks in the layup. Cunningham's got his second basket of the game.
This is such a great use of his ball handling skills and size as Cunningham makes a nice play.
Here's Wagner. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
And so it's Cunningham with it. He brings it up for the Detroit Pistons. 4-point game. The pass to Stewart. He gets it in there.
There's so much rarity in a wing or big guard like Cade to have that kind of vision. He's special.
Looking at Cunningham here, Brent, there's always talk of how good a finisher he is.
He's got a really unique quality, Kevin, in that he can finish really effectively with both hands. So you add that dexterity to the size, and as a point guard, this guy becomes really hard to stop on the interior.
Here's Ivy following the bucket by Orlando. Stolen by Carter. Pass to Banchero. Back to Anthony. And Wagner has it in the corner. Here's Carter. Rebounded by the Pistons.
Oh, can't punish the defense for leaving him open that time. That's a frustrating miss for a really steady jump shooter. Gotta love the effort there. An undersized 4 who can really make things happen with that leaping ability.
And it's Carter missing.
That's the only kind of defense that's going to cut the mustard here tonight. You got to stay on top of a guy like that who can play at such a high level offensively.
Fast break, here they come. Here's Suggs. And Suggs throws it down.
Oh, that's a terrific pass by the big fella. Banchero is adding that element to his game as his career progresses.
And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up. And you look at Jaden Ivey, Brent. First of all, he gives you great size in the backcourt.
Well, what anybody guarding him would tell you, Kevin, is he brings unreal athleticism. His first step is lightning quick. And Jaden Ivey is just so explosive as a guard. So exciting to watch.
46 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Wagner with a screen for Banchero. That drive by Carter. That one drops for him.
And look at Carter taking charge of the situation. I like to see a player not shying away from the contact.
Now here's Cunningham. Fires from deep. Drains the three-pointer. Cunningham's got 7.
And that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
The coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Here's Suggs. 5 points in the game. And there's the drive. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Banchero. Down low. Here's Ivey. And right as the buzzer sounded, he just dunked it right down. Wow!
How about the use of that final possession? Perfect.
Tie game and some big points being put up on the board. Clark. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. Guys, what do you think so far from what we've seen from the Pistons?
Boy, their offense looks really good when everyone's in sync. Terrific first quarter.
I couldn't ask for a better one right now. Just a complete rhythm by all the guys who got some minutes. Wonderful start.
Sliding into the wing spots, it's Ivey and Thompson. Isaiah Stewart out there with Durham. And it's Cunningham in at the point. They're the group Detroit will start the second with. Now, here's Cunningham. Stewart with the screen on Banchero. Cunningham gets the bucket.
This is a strong finish from Cade, and it just shows you his confidence is growing in attacking the heart of any defense.
Now, here's Suggs. Ivey defending. Banchero against Ivey. Unloads. Suggs with the ball. He's got 5, and it's Anthony with the jam.
That's what he gives you, a big-time presence on the glass.
And you know what, Greg? Once he gets his hands on it, he's not even thinking about kicking it out.
Oh, his competitiveness right now is why the teammates love him.
And a wide-open look for Cunningham. And another 3 for Detroit.
Cade doing a great job of figuring out how it is that he's going to stay this efficient.
Banchero outside. And Carter has it in the corner. Launches it. He makes that one drop. Only a second and 5 tries.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitiveness.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
And it's Wagner with the rebound. Orlando leading by 3. Here's Suggs. No good with the triple. For Detroit, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Cunningham outside. Stewart a screen. And then Cunningham with the dunk.
So smart with the ball in his hands. Cunningham creating for himself that time.
Pass to Banchero. He dishes it to Carter. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Anthony, the pass to Carter. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And the NBA looking to reduce the amount of carrying recently. Seems like GA ball handlers had to adjust.
You know, guards can get away with a lot these days, and it's hard for players and refs to make that adjustment. Ultimately, things need to be kept in check.
Now, here's Durham. Still scoreless. Stewart with the screen on Wagner. Knocks it loose. Suggs with the steal. Anthony on the wing. Carter sets the pick for Anthony. Out to Carter. The tray. Good on the triple. Carter's got 8 points. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Magic.
And just a great job so far applying pressure defensively. The opposition is on their heels with the ball in their hand. Nightmares clamps thus far.
They've really attacked off of the turnovers, so leaking out and capitalizing on fast break stuff.
And that trip coming up empty, missing both.
That's a strange trip because typically he's pretty much money from there.
Carter sets the pick for Wagner. And he comes up with the deuce. Now it's a 6-point Magic lead.
Well, that's how you draw it up right there. A screen to shed the defense, a quick move to the bucket, and you get the lay-in.
Here's Sasser. And the three ball is good. Sasser's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Got to try to scramble the Jets right here and get that guy off the sweet spot. That's one of the best three-point shooters in the league.
Here's the screen. Ivy passes to Duran. Bucket is good. Now just a 1-point Orlando lead.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Drives to the hoop. Outside Anthony. Takes the 3. Rebound, Detroit. 41 seconds left here in the second. Now Ivy, 3-pointer, another 3 for Detroit.
Boy, if Ivy starts making these kind of shots, there's really not much you can do to stop Jaden.
Suggs kicks to Banchero. Wagner a screen on Stewart. Here's Banchero. Wagner passes to Banchero. Banchero a screen for Suggs. 5 on the clock. No good, unable to end this run. Here's Sasser. There's the pick over Anthony. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. The Pistons on top, leading by just 2. We'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
Let's hear it for Red Panda. Let's give a round of applause.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. You look at Cade Cunningham in this game, he's been everywhere.
Definitely been challenging the defense here early on, not settling for anything outside.
And you want these kind of nights where you can start to see those openings before they happen.
Checking out the group for Jamal Mosley to start the second half. Wagner is out there with Isaac, and it's Joe Ingles, and there's Fultz, and it's Harris in at the 2 spot. And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, DA?
Thank you, Kevin. The Orlando Magic is rolling out with some long and rangy athletes. They've got some size and the foundations of an identity. One scout recently said, everyone talks about playing positionless basketball, but they're the only ones who have really said, what the heck, let's do it. Kevin?
They've got a type, don't they, David? Thank you. Here's Sasser. He has 5. And there's the pass to Fontecchio. Brown with a screen on Fultz. Driving the lane.
Go into the rack with energy. And the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, gotta chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
There's some ways to get your coach's attention, and that draws the coaching staff's ire.
The wide open look here for Ingles. And again, it's Orlando with the 3.
He's going to punish you if you leave him open. He's more than willing to take the open 3 when he's got it.
Here's Sasser. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Pass to Isaac. And it's Fontecchio with the rebound. For Detroit, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. To the inside. And finished off by Wiseman.
It's pretty easy stuff from Wiseman if he's that close.
Pass to Isaac. Driving inside. Offensive rebound. Wagner kicks to Fultz. Back to Wagner. Jacks up a three. And again, it's the Magic from deep.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point line.
Sasser gets the bucket. Guys, close one here. No team getting a huge advantage.
Yeah, tooth and nail fight so far, guys. These sides match up really well.
Now here is Harris. Wagner, right side. Wagner with a screen for Ingle. Here's Isaac. And Isaac throws it down.
Yeah, and Isaac, he just makes dunking look easy. It has an incredible reach and quickly gets up off the floor to throw that one down.
And it goes down 2 points.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grinded out game.
Fultz kicks to Ingles.
2 minutes remaining in the
A three ball.
2 minutes.
Rebound, Detroit. Here's Sasser. 9 points in the game so far. This is it to Wiseman. Here's Grimes, guarded by Harris. Back to Wiseman. Can't get the bucket from 20 feet out.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
Wagner finds Harris. Back to Wagner. And it's Fontecchio with the rebound. The Pistons have gone 5 of 7 from the field in the third quarter. Let's see if they can keep it up. Isaac with the steal. Ingles against Brown. Wagner a screen on Brown. Wagner outside. Isaac passes to Fultz. There's the drive. And finished off by Fultz.
And the speed of Fultz is lethal. When he has a full head of steam, he's looking to tear the rim off the hinges.
Here's Sasser. And it's Wiseman in the corner. And the pass to Fontecchio. Teardrop shot. And it's Wagner with the rebound. And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here.
First personal foul. First team foul.
And the Pistons, entirely new group now out there. Orlando's gotten off 12 shots from beyond the arc tonight, hitting 7 of them. Fultz kicks to Isaac. The basket good off the assist from Fultz. Isaac's got 5 now.
Yeah, and he's got a quiet confidence about him, doesn't he, guys? I mean, he's thinking about shooting the ball as the pass is coming.
Now, here's Duran. And Duran slams it in.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think.
Yeah, take your time. You don't give them another possession.
And hopefully that's what they'll do here. It's what most teams try to execute at this time in the game.
Now, here's Fultz. That will count. And the game still closely contested as we end the third quarter. Magic lead by 3. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
And that's what great passing will do for you right there, dissecting the defense with that play.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. Guard spots filled by Cunningham and Ivy. Duran out there with Isaiah Stewart. And it's Thompson in at the 3 slot. That's the 5 and the 4 for the Pistons.
Cutting into that deficit now, well within striking distance.
Just much sharper out there. You can see guys getting in tune. It's not about playing harder. Sometimes it's just about playing smarter.
And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Magic.
I like their defense today, and we don't talk about that side of the ball enough. You can really change a game when you get a bunch of steals and get out in transition.
Their attacking of the offensive glass has also been a success story. All game long, they've been committed to finding those second chance opportunities. What elevation. He's a smaller but still determined big man, and he likes mixing it up with his impressive vert.
Carter sets the pick for Suggs. Driving in. Kicks it out to Banchero. Banchero, a screen on Cunningham. Anthony, the pass to Wagner. 4 on the shot clock. Chalk up 2 there. And the Magic lead by 2.
And that was the right call. When you need a basket, go to the guys you trust the most.
So whether it's teammates or the coaching staff, hopefully a combination of both, but when it gets close, he's getting the ball.
Cunningham with it. Picked up by Banchero. And then Cunningham with the dunk.
I love Cade just ripping through right there, getting his strides down and all the way to the rim.
We're just over a minute and a half now into the fourth. Wagner finds Banchero. Back to Wagner. And it's Isaiah Stewart with the foul.
Isaiah Stewart.
That's his first foul.
Personal foul. Team second.
Cunningham against Anthony. Kicks it out to Banchero. It's in there. Anthony with the assist. Anthony's got 4 assists in the game.
And how about the confidence from that corner spot? Banchero, special.
Cunningham against Anthony. Thompson, a screen on Carter. And Turin steals it in.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Yeah, why have you settled for the layup when you can attack the rim and rise up like that?
Suggs kicks to Anthony. 6 to shoot. So they foul intentionally.
Ivy, first personal foul. 13 foul.
For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Out to Carter for the 3. And again, it's Orlando with the 3.
During the draft, scouts talked about Carter's ability to space the floor. Hit 41% from distance in college.
To the paint. And Turin slams it in.
And won't find many more games as entertaining as this one.
No, this is about as high octane a game as you're going to find.
Orlando moving the ball around. And he drives in. Shot clock at 5. Out to Carter. This one for 3. Gets it to drop, and now he's shooting at a 5 for 8 clip.
Guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Kind of like he's in his living room right now. He's found the comfort zone. Once he gets that, the defense knows they're in trouble.
Shots good by Duran.
Teammates got to love playing with Cade Cunningham. I mean, this guy plays so unselfish, on-time, on-target passing.
Carter sets the pick for Suggs. Kicks it out to Banchero. And again, it's the Magic from deep.
Stepping up in the clutch. Banchero coming up and delivering the goods for his team.
To the middle. Here's Duran. And Duran slams it in.
And some hang time on the rim. Puts a little cherry on the top of that slam.
Well, those kind of displays of strength can get one team rolling. Cunningham against Anthony. Banchero, a screen on Cunningham. Banchero outside. Lets it go from deep. And there's Suggs on the assist from Banchero. Suggs has got the lead up to 7 now for the Magic. Pass to Stewart. To the paint. Here's Duran. Money!
Look, if you're a big man that feeds the little guy, man, you deserve the ball back. Nice look from Stewart.
Anthony drives in. Banchero, a screen for Anthony. No good from outside. Cunningham outside. Launches a three. And so it's Orlando winning this one. They seem to relish their role as the bad guy here tonight.
You know, Kevin,